Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. We are from group 3 for General English. The members are Angelina Trisnawati, Kemal Ar Rasyid, Muhammad Adriansyah, and Muhammad Hilmy Hermawan. Today we will present a presentation on advertising design now and then. Advertising. Advertising is a marketing communication that employs an openly sponsored, non-personal message to promote or sell a product, service, or idea. Advertising is the best way to communicate to the customers. Advertising helps informs the customers about the brands available in the market and the variety of products useful to them. Advertising design. Advertising design refers to the creation and organization of visual artwork used in the advertisement for product and service. The design are created by graphic design. The design the design elements used include fancy lettering, borders, cartoons, illustration, and photograph. The main difference between advertisement design and regular mainstream artwork is the advertising art must be designed to reach the target audience to purchase product and service. History of advertising design. Advertising design started in Europe, where global commerce flourished in the 1600s. Newspaper advertisement enticed citizens to move abroad as more settlers moved to America. They broke commerce with them. Starting in the 1700s, newspapers sprang up in the colonies to sell products and services to the newly transplanted residents. Advertising design took off during the early 1600s with simple ads placed in newspaper. Advance in printing technology made it easier to print a large number of newspapers in a short amount of time. The computer completely changed the industry again in the late 1990s. Designers digitally complete their illustration and design composition. Many newspapers now use direct-to-plate technology, so ads layouts are only printed for proving purpose if at all. The benefits of advertising. 1. An advertisement brings the new product to the notice of the consumers and help them satisfy their wants. 2. It raises the standard of living of the consumers by stimulating their desire for a variety of new products. 3. Advertisement provide protection against deception or scam because advertised products are generally of good quality. 4. Save time, effort and money of the consumers in obtaining information about the product. 5. Advertisement contributes to the reduction in the selling price of goods for the consumers by encouraging increased sales and production.
Advertising design tips. First point, set it in a new way. If you are marketing a certain product, you are probably trying to promote a message that is very similar to every other product in your market. If you are trying to promote an idea that has been done before, don't simply follow in the footsteps of other brands. Consider a new way of presenting the message, find relationship, and forge a new path. Second point, repetition is a powerful tool in the world of design, especially when it comes to advertising. Creating a pattern of item, symbol, extension, and then subverting it or adjusting it in some way is a strong way to create movement and meaning. Third point, use negative space. Negative space is a huge positive to design process. For those not familiar, negative space is the space around an image, the area and shapes in between your focal point. This tool is used a lot when making a logo and poster design, and there is always welcome room for it to be used in advertising. Negative space looks tricky to master, but you can create your own clever negative space designs by brainstorming object and concept related to your brand or message. Fourth point, let the image speak. As effective as a good piece of copywriting can be, if you have a strong visual, there's often no need to accompany it with tips. In many ways, this point relates to the idea of minimalism. Fifth point, use bold type to make a bold message. Making grand statement is a great way to get a lot of attention, so be sure you do any bold statement you make justice by making the type equally and big and bold. So, if you have something to say, use big and bold type, put it and put it at the top, scale everything a bit smaller, make sure that the message reaches loud and clear.
And below is an example of advertising design tips. Can be seen on the left is an example of tips point number 5, namely bold type, and on the right is an example of tips from point number 4, namely negative space. Then here is an examples of advertising then and now.
So this is the end of the slide. Thank you for listening our presentation and goodbye.